Yeah, hey guys, this is Ian, and in this really short, simple video, we're going to look at a really powerful concept, or at least a powerful concept to me that I think a lot of folks miss when building a business directory. So, the two questions that I try to ask myself whenever starting anything new is what is the niche and what is the need, right? So, I will identify with some market research ahead of time, as I think everyone who's watching this and building something akin to this idea ought to be doing. And I will look at the niche and say, what is missing? Where do they struggle? Where are their pain points? Like, where is an obvious empirical need that they have that I can step in and fill with some degree of elegant ease? So here, the step one for all of us ought to be identifying what and where is the niche and what do they need? Why? We want to maximize our ability to ethically and authentically serve our audience in meaningful ways that solve legitimate problems and offer really world class solutions that position you or me as the expert authority or go to guru in our industry or marketplace, right? This applies whether it's local, whether it's national, international, whether it's super segmented, or whether it's this just broad overarching project, niche and need, right? So when it comes to both, one of the things that I'll do is say, I'll take an inventory of my expertise. I'll take an inventory of my skills. What do I do uniquely well? What are my gifts? How are these natural gifts or skills or areas of expertise going to improve the lives of the ideal audience that's in my niche, right? So if it's a mindful marketplace style project, which is what I'm working on now, this is targeting everyone from yogis to life coaches to aspiring authors to healers, helpers, personal development junkies, these millions and millions of people who have this burning passion to do great work and to serve others, but have just really terrible marketing ideas or don't really have experience with branding or don't know how to build a website or an email marketing campaign or can't have great ideas but can't write a book, let's say, or teach a course. All these things I've done and have people in my universe who do very well on a daily basis so we can help them, right? So these are services that these folks genuinely need and really are going to be closely aligned with my own expertise and passion and gifts, right? So selling high-end back-end services is the absolute easiest way to monetize a web directory or authority site in an enduring way. There's no question that is a true statement. Most of the folks who are trying to sell premium listings, featured listings, and all that sort of kind of, monthly recurring, cash flow oriented, small drips and drabs are going to fail in the long run. It is a very tough thing if you're selling $30 featured listings every month and have to continue to do that to sustain your business model. It is not, however, a difficult thing if you are incorporating a $50 featured listing on a monthly basis as part of a much larger package or managed, brand building offer that you are giving to people through featuring them on your directory. All right. So use the appearance of authority you've earned from building the community in the first place to sell your stuff, to share your natural gifts, your skills, your true, value add offers to the folks who need them, and you will never struggle to build something that you love, right? So focus on this piece first, name what you know, name who needs what you know, and then reverse engineer everything in the service of that idea or ideal, both of which I think are true. All right, so in this little PDF, for those of you who are in my community, you can fill this out. Name, what is your niche? Are you building something local? Enter that below. Or are you targeting an entire industry? Name that below, right? Just fill this in here so you know exactly who your audience is. And then this is the critical piece. What do they really need? Like, what do they truly, authentically, empirically need? Not some like bullshit variation of what you think they need. Like, what do you visually recognize as true when you look at where they lack or what they lack or where they are struggling. When I look at 1,000 yoga websites or life coach websites or aspiring authors websites, I can see they're building things on antiquated technologies. They may be using these Wix style page builders, or they might be using Blogspot for their book launch, or they might be, using these really bad kind of outdated ideas to, to build their brand and to, extend their own influence. And I can step in and help. So what do they really need? What is obviously missing from their marketing? Where are they weak? What keeps them up at night, or what ought to keep them up at night? What maybe even don't they know that they don't know, right? Or what don't they know, that they ought to know? I mean, these are all things that you can ask yourself in a really empowering way when serving your audience. All right. How can your community, in conjunction with a back end service, build much needed buzz for their blog, brand, and business? All right. If you have the PDF in front of you, fill that out below. And that's it. All right. So if you want to read more about this process, you can either come to my blog. There's tons of downloads. There's a chat thing there. You can talk to me directly if you need. You can send me an email, hi@mindfulmarketplace.com, and I'm happy to jump on a quick call with you if you need, and see if there's a way that we can work together to build your brand.